Over $90,000 for this Ram 1500. Yeah, it's a limited, but is it worth $90,000? Well, of course not. Most dealers are having to give $20,000+ off. This dealer is discounting it over 12 grand, but it's nowhere near enough. That's a $90,000 pickup that doesn't even have a supercharged V8. It has an inline six that's very questionable with long-term reliability. Who's going to spend that kind of money on this truck? You can get dualies, you can get all sorts of trucks that are going to hold way more value and be able to do more stuff for less money. It makes no sense at all. I mean, these dualies over here are probably much less. Let's see. I just want to check them out because we don't get many of them on the channel, but 2,500, 3,500 trucks probably going to hold way more value and at the same time be a lot cheaper than the 1,500 right behind it. You know what I mean? That's just the reality of the situation. This is a 2,500 diesel. It will definitely hold more value. Let's see here. Yeah, still crazy, but $88,000 compared to $90,000 right here. But they're probably gonna have to discount this 1,500 much more in order to sell it because of how overpriced it is. It's way overpriced. I mean, it's everything here, from their trucks to their SUVs, to everything they offer. Electric Dodge Charger, everything's very, very expensive, and the reliability is really not there. You know, Dodge Jeep and Ram quality has went nothing but down over the last 5 years, and now they're trying to bring their name back, saying the Hemi's coming back and all this stuff, but I think it's a little too late for a lot of stuff. And let's say they bring the Hemi back, you already know, I mean, they are, but the prices are gonna be insane. So whenever the Hemis start hitting the lots and stuff, we'll see. And dealers, you know, they don't like discounting and all this, so we will see Ram 1500, but they have no option but to discount this inventory to sell it. But $70,000 Ram pickup trucks are just normal. I mean, that's the reality. You walk up to a Ram pickup, it's gonna be 70 grand. And if you came here 5 years ago, it would be hard. It would be almost impossible to find any of their trucks $90,000. I mean, that's insane. That's insane. Now, even their SUVs, though, I bet this is probably $70,000, you know? It doesn't make sense, but it's where they're going because they know they found the money. Yeah, $73,000, 2025 at least. It's not a 2023, which we saw the other day at a Dodge Jeep and Ram dealership. Still had 2023s on their lot, but 70 grand, if you're gonna get a Grand Cherokee, do not spend $73,000 on one. I mean, come on. And people love these Jeeps. They love their Wranglers and their Rubicons and all this stuff. But at the end of the day, the price went to the moon, like completely went insane. I mean, we'll look at this Gladiator. It's probably, I mean, everything you're looking at, 60. There are no more affordable Rubicons. They're gonna be a lot of money. Yeah, $62,000. At least it's a 2025. We've been seeing so much old inventory, so much old new stock. At least we're finally starting to see 2025s. But before we know it, we still come across 23s on the lot. So yeah, that's the crazy part. Yeah, here we go, 63,000 for this one. Gladiator Rubicon. It's a lot of money, man. It's a lot. And I know a lot of dealers are like, oh, we don't want to discount, it's a Rubicon. But when you have this many in stock, there's no option. You know, you're going to have to start giving discounts. Now, this dealer actually has a 2023 Grand Cherokee on their website. I don't know if it's still in stock, but that would be interesting to find. We saw it it's been at least 4 months since we saw it, so I don't know if it's still here, but it's one of those $70,000 Grand Cherokees that they can't sell because who's spending that kind of money on a Grand Cherokee? No, I mean, it's insane. Now, this is gonna be probably the most affordable Wrangler we've seen. Yeah, finally something in the 30s. $39,000, a two-door Wrangler 4x4, you know? $39,000. And I already know there's probably not huge discounts, but just a few years ago, I mean, you were paying much less for this same vehicle. So it's kind of crazy. And at the end of the day, it's just, I mean, 39 grand, you know, for a little two-door Jeep. That's the reality of the situation now. And this is the saddest part. Electric speaker sound in the back, you know, fake exhaust sound for these Dodge Charger EVs that they cannot sell, especially this RT. I don't know if it's ever gonna sell. I really don't. And I think this is another one. This might be the little faster one here, I guess, but it's laughable. What were they thinking? Getting rid of the V8, not even offering a V8 in their muscle car, and then trying to market this as a muscle car with a fake exhaust sound. just a completely wrong take on things, and you really thought that that was going to work. Some people like the look of it, but they're gonna need a Hemi, and they're not gonna pay this crazy price. The only people who buy them are on lease deals or, you know, something like that. They're not actually gonna spend all this money and lose so much in depreciation for this vehicle. It ain't gonna happen. Of course, the Dodge Hornet's still here. They're never gonna sell it, and this is a base model. Believe it or not, these Dodge Hornets get over $50,000. Let's look at it real quick because, yeah, let's see what we're working with here. $32,000. Yeah, this is like the most affordable Dodge Hornet I've ever seen. Normally they're 40, 50 grand for this little SUV. So completely insane. All the compasses you can think about that you want. But it's just a lot full of overpriced inventory left and right. It's unfortunate, but if you buy any of this stuff, expect a huge discount. At least we didn't see any 2023s on the lot, but there is one on their website, so we'll have to check into that more and more. Let me know what you think. Have a great day and stay blessed.